All right, folks, I'm gonna take you guys for a walk and talk on the beach, and today we're gonna talk about average penis size and dating on this edition of Hippie versus Jock. All right, folks, I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different today. I'm actually try to walk with this camera while I'm actually walking on the beach, and hopefully I don't run into anything, although it's not really much on this beach as far as like rocks and like trees to climb around and stuff like that. So we're actually gonna talk about average penis size in dating. I guess for the longest time, I don't know where the information comes from, but I thought the average penis size was 6 inches, which I guess it would be respectable if that's the average. So I don't know what I was looking for one day. I think something about testosterone and penis size or something like that. I was trying to see if I could find a relationship between something, and sure enough, I ended up coming across this article. And lo and behold, they talked about average penis size. So, of course, you know, I'm a guy. I'm gonna take a look at it. So I go to reading it. Turns out the average penis size is 5.1 inches. I don't know about you guys, but everything I've seen and thought I read in the past was 6 inches was the average. So either men are starting to come up short or we're shrinking somehow. Wouldn't surprise me with all these chemicals out here, disrupting chemicals. And I'll see about putting a link in the description and at the end of this. So maybe a link, don't know. Anyway, back to average penis size. So then we get to dating nowadays. Now I meet a lot of people, a lot of women through natural means. I'm not single, but I like talking, so I meet people. And my job is real social friendly, so I get to meet a lot of folks. So we're over around the bar area, running off at the mouth. Couple of ladies I actually know fairly well now. That's just friends, no sex or anything like that. Just friends to talk to when they stop by. And sure enough, we were running off at the mouth one day, and they're talking about, we want to see a picture of your penis. And I'm looking at them like, yeah, it doesn't work that way unless, you know, we're going out and about to do what grown folks do. And sure enough, I thought it was kind of funny. You know, we're having this conversation, long conversation. She asking me about my penis size, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm decent. I don't know whether or not I'm bigger than the next guy, because that's not what guys do. We don't talk about our dicks and dick size with each other. I'm like, your dick is what it is. And you know, it's like, no, you got a picture of your penis somewhere. And I'm like, no, I don't have a picture of my penis. She showed me some crazy pictures of her in some poses, and I'm a guy, of course I appreciate that. And she was like, okay, now I need to see your phone. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I don't have any pictures. No, I need to see your phone. So I gave her my phone. She takes a look through it. She looks around everybody. Dude, this guy doesn't have any penis. I mean, he don't have no penis pictures in his phone. And I'm looking like, I don't know, is that not normal? I'm 42 freaking years old. I don't know how y'all do it nowadays, y'all young folks. I guess that's the way it is, because she's a little bit younger than me. I think she's maybe 35 or something like that. She was like, and he doesn't have any pictures of his penis on his phone. And I'm looking like I've been going out the same person. We're getting close to 14 years now. I was probably 13 at the time when I met her. And sorry folks, there's rocks over here. And sure enough, you know, I thought it was kind of funny because, you know, I turned to all the guys and I'm looking at them. I'm like, please tell me I'm not the only one here without a picture of a penis on his phone. All the guys look down. They're all younger than me. That's when I figured out, okay, I'm getting old. You know, not only do they call me grandpa at one of the basketball courts I go to, but I'm probably a little bit more old school. You get your surprise when your surprise is meant to happen. Other than that, I'm not sending you no freaking picture. Or you know, a picture of my dick be all over the internet with dudes claiming it's theirs. But I did give her a decent idea of as far as like length. I was like, well, I'm not small, I know that much. And she was like, how do you know you're not small? I've heard I'm not small before, for starters. And the second thing is, I can give you an idea of my length because of somebody I went to college with. And no names, but when I was in college, she actually flashed me in front of the whole class while she was walking by the classroom. Funny as hell. But anyway, we turned out to be real good friends. I'm not gonna give you her name because she might have kids and stuff like that nowadays. But it was funny. She was like, I can tell your dick size by your head size. And I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, I know it from your hand size. And this is back in college. And I told her, I was like, nah, I don't know about that. She was like, okay, when it's erect, put it up to your hands. It should be about that size. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. What the hell? Sure enough, it was a little bit longer than my hand at that point. So, you know, I guess I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you an idea of my size. And this was with the one recently. I put my hand up to her hand. I was like, it's about the size and length of my hand. And she looked, she said, yeah, I can. And I thought it was funny, but I don't know. Is that normal nowadays for, you know, guys to have a picture of their dick on the phone? And for ladies to be asking for it? You know, I don't know. I guess it could be kind of important if you're into that. By the way, before I forget, there's this interesting movie on, I don't know if it's still there, but I saw it was funny as hell, on Netflix called Unhung. And it's a guy, I guess he tried to propose to his wife. Actually, he did propose to his wife in a stadium, watching like a basketball game or something like that. And she said no. Probably one of the most embarrassing things a guy can actually go through. And she actually told him after everything was said and done that his dick wasn't big enough was the reason she didn't want to marry him. So maybe that's why ladies actually ask for a picture of the dick ahead of time now. But I don't know, I thought that was funny. As normal, I'll see about putting links for some of this stuff a little bit after this, and also in the description. Shouldn't be too many problems finding some of this stuff. But I just think it's funny now with relationships that we kind of started out with Okay, I need a picture of your dick. The power of social media, boy. And you. Thanks for watching.